Welcome to Afifa Jack Gaming, where we're going to jump on the opportunity to start opening 2 packs of Jumpstart. This is a thing that's unique because you and a buddy could grab 2 packs each, shuffle up, and be able to play right then and there. It's also something that's designed for the beginners to be able to get into. It's a very easy product that lets that happen. Each pack comes with 20 cards. It's going to have 7 basic lands, and one of those basic lands is going to be featured art of the theme. Or a bunch of different themes, and each theme has multiple different decks. With that said, let's see what we start with. We'll open up pack 1 to see what our deck's going to start off with. We got some Minions action. We're not talking about the little yellow minions. We're talking about some actual minions. I wonder if we're going to be the big old villain then. Well, we're in flat, so let's find out. Get a villains right there. Going to start off with the lands. That's the special Jumpstart land. Village Rites. It's an instant. It's an additional cost to cast a spell, sacrifice a creature. Draw 2 cards. Then we have the Thrive and More. Enters the battlefield tapped. As it enters the battlefield, choose a color other than black. It has the ability to add a black or that chosen color. This is so we can mana fix to be able to play both decks. Shambling Goblin costs us 1 black for a zombie goblin. Has a 1/1 body. When it dies, target creature the opponent controls gets -1/-1 until end of turn. Nocturnal Feeder costs us 2 and a black for a vampire rogue that's a 2/1 body, flying, and when it dies, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Gold Colors Apprentice costs us 1 and a black for a human rogue. It's a 2/2 body. Pay 3 and a black, and then we exile them from our graveyard. Create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. Activate this ability anytime that you could cast a sorcery. Dutiful Attendant costs us 2 and a black for a human warrior. When it dies, return a target creature card from our graveyard to your hand. Has a 1/2 body. Grip Lurker costs us 3 and a black for a horror. It's a 3/4 body, and when it enters the battlefield, you may sacrifice a creature or discard a creature card. If you do, draw a card. It's a 3/4 body. Insolent Blood costs us 1 black. It's a sorcery. Each player sacrifices a creature. Gormon costs us 2 black and 4 for a demon. It's a 5/5 body. It's an additional cost to cast a spell, sacrifice a creature. It has flying, and then it has trample. That means whenever it does extra damage over a thing, like if they have a 1/1 block, it'll do 4 more damage, and the player will end up taking it or a plane. Ooh. Or a planeswalker that's attacking. So whatever damage goes over is what's going to end up hitting that. When it enters the battlefield, each opponent sacrifices a creature. Then we're going to eliminate some options. Costs us 1 and 1 black for an instant. Destroy a target creature or planeswalker with a converted mana cost of 3 or less. Then we got a little Bone Picker that costs us 3 and a black for a bird. That's a 3/2 body. This spell costs us 3 less to play if a creature died this turn. It has flying and death touch. Then we have a Witch's Cauldron. Costs us 1 black for an artifact. Pay 1 colorless and a black. Tap it, sacrifice a creature. You gain 1 life and draw a card. Oh snap, looks like this could be a Dimir commander. Huh. Kel's Fight Fixture costs us 2 and 2 black. For legendary creatures, that means that this could be a commander. Menace, that means it has to be blocked by 2 or more creatures. Whenever you sacrifice a creature, you may pay a blue or a black. If you do, draw a card. Pay 1, sacrifice a creature, kills a fight fixture, gains indestructible until end of turn. It's an interesting little commander. Alright, that's our minions pack. Looks like we're at least in mono black, or at least in black. Let's see what the second color is going to end up having. Oh man, looks like we gotta do our best Sebastian because it's gonna be Under the Sea. Rock and blue, so that's gonna mean it's gonna be the mirror color. That's really good because that lets us end up activating the commander. Or that one card that we end up having from there. Alright, let's start off with the 7 basic lands. Special Jumpstart land art. Aegis Turtle. Costs us 1 blue for a turtle. That's a 0/5. Wishful Merfolk. Costs us 1 and a blue. It's a Merfolk with Defender. It's a 3/2 body. Costs us 1 and a blue to activate it. And then it loses Defender and becomes a human until end of turn. So this card always makes me think of Ariel from, obviously, Little Mermaid. Losing something, so she's not going to become a merfolk, which that's what I would be calling Ariel, to end up becoming a human. We got a little Water Knot. She must have gotten in trouble with her dad. Costs us 1 and 2 blue. Enchantment. When Water Knot enters the battlefield, tap a target creature. Or tap an enchanted creature, not target. Enchanted creature does not untap the controller's untap step. Thriving Isle enters the battlefield tapped, and as it enters the battlefield, choose a color other than blue. Tap, add a blue, and that chosen color. And then we're going to sweep away this madness that costs us 2 and a blue for this sweep away. It's instant. Return a target card to its owner's hand. If it's a creature that's attacking, you may put the top card of its owner's library, or you may put it on top of its owner's library instead. Octoprophet costs us 3 and a blue for Octopus. When it enters the battlefield, scry 2. That means we get to look at the top 2 cards of our library. If we like it, we can keep them on top. If we don't, we can put it on the bottom. It has a 3/3 body. Waker of Waves costs us 5 and 2 blue. It's a whale. Creatures your opponents control get -1/-0. We can pay 1 and a blue, discard it, and look at the top 2 cards of our library. Put one of them into your hand and the other one into your graveyard. It has a 7/7 body. Oh, it's a 7/7 for 7. Neat. Single-filled Starfish costs us 1 and a blue for a Starfish. Tap it, scry 1. It's a 0/3 body. Cryptic Serpent costs us 5 and 2 blue for a Serpent. This spell costs us 1 less to cast for each instant and sorcery card in your graveyard. It's a 6/5 body. Whelming Wave costs us 2 blue and 2. It's a sorcery. Return all creature cards to their owner's hands except for Krakens, Leviathans, Octopuses, and Serpents. And then we have an Unstable Obelisk that costs us 3. It's an artifact. Tap, add a colorless. Pay 7, tap it, sacrifice it, destroy a target permanent. And the final card is the Pursue Whale. Costs us 5 and 2 blue. For a big old whale that's an 8/8, and when it enters the battlefield, each opponent creates 1/1 red pirate creature tokens. This creature can't block, and the creatures you control attack each combat if able. Spells your opponent's cast that target the whale costs 3 more to cast. It's our own Moby Dick. Oh, snap. All right. It looks like we're rocking some Dimir action with this guy. Since we got a little bit of the under the sea action. Tighten that up a little bit. Along with some minions. Quit thinking about the little yellow guys. They're in here. Man. What did you think of the decks? Or what did you think of the deck? Let us know down in the comments below. If you're liking what we're putting out, like, subscribe, and hit that little bell icon to be notified about any of our future content. Thank you for watching. And until next time, we'll see you later.